people, welcome to Tom's Tips up here in Wigan. As you know, I've got my own forum now called tomplumbboards.net. You're welcome to come there anytime, and today's little talk is about what people's asked me. I've also got other people helping me there, not just on my own. I've got other plumbers. One of them, plumber boy, is a bit like me, only a lot younger. He's younger and fitter, and he probably knows more new stuff than me. But he's the same as me. He's a time served lad. You know, we're actually doing stuff as it's done, not by how people say it should be done or how it's done in Google. You know, anybody could do that. But anyway, back to today's point. People have asked me to give a talk or a show how to fix boilers. Well, that's a big range of things. You just go in and fix boilers. You know, personally, I'd leave it to the big lads, because it's common industry now, fixing boilers. It's all about size these. Boiler parts, boiler spares. If you work for a firm that specialises in fixing boilers and you get it wrong, that firm doesn't care. It's all better, because when you buy one of these boards, you know, you buy a board like that, which will be covered in plastic. Once you take out that plastic, that board's yours. You won't get a refund. That's the way it is. That's the agreement you make when you buy it. Not just boards, but pressure switches, fans, all sorts of things. So the more spares you're buying, your firm is charging the customer. Customer has to pay, and it's a win-win situation, except for the customer. But that's the way it's gone. There's no quick way. There's no quick way of saying, well, tap it on the side and it'll work. No, you need to know what you're doing. If I go into an house and the boiler's not running, first of all, look for a couple of things. Is there electricity to the boiler? If there is, yeah. Is there electricity to the pump? If there is it running? Is it running? Is the fan running? That's another thing I look at. If the fan's running, is it switching the air pressure switch? These are the situations. There's a sequence, you see. When you turn a boiler on and everything's working right, the pump will go, the fan will go. Once the fan goes, it'll trip the air pressure switch. The air pressure switch will go to the board and it'll tell the pilot to get in, and you'll hear the pilot will go in. If all's safe, then the flame will come out and everything's working. So if you've got to know that sequence and there's something not happening, you can break it down and maybe work it out. But if you're buying stuff like that and you've got it wrong, you've just lost 100 quid. And you've not fixed it, so then you have to go and buy the next thing along the line. And it might be worse than that, because it might be the board that's gone. So you change the board and that board goes. And the reason that board's going is because the fan's not going fast enough and it's causing that to go. So then you've bought two boards, 100 quid a piece, and you're still going to buy a fan and a board again. So what I'm telling you is, don't mess with boilers, you know. If it's your own boiler and you want to fiddle with it, fair enough, but personally I wouldn't bother. Anyway, enough of boilers. What else can we get on with? I'll see you on the site anyway.